Okay. Learning how to say, I don't know. For the longest time in my life, okay, I would really question if I was smart or not. I would question my intelligence because I was always kind of the funny one. I'd make jokes and I'd play dumb a lot. I would actually play dumb a lot to play into being the funny one. And I think that led me to question my intelligence a lot. Also, hearing, oh, you're so stupid, you're such an idiot, in a joking way, you know how it is. For, I don't want to say my whole life, but a very good portion of it. In more serious situations, in class, in, more serious settings, especially as I'm getting older, I'm closing that. So in more serious settings, like now that I'm older, I'll get into, I don't know, I'll be at dinner parties, maybe with people that are older, or I'll be in classes with people that are older, whatever it is. I may feel kind of that idea come back to my head. Wow, you're stupid. You aren't intelligent. You don't know what they're talking about. These seemingly basic things you just don't know. I don't even know what country that they're talking about right now. I don't know where these are. Like, all these thoughts will come through my head. And the last thing I'll want to do is say I don't know. But I discovered the power of saying, I don't know. I say it in class. I say it with whoever, whenever, wherever. Even if I do know and I'm just feeling kind of flustered and not able to properly answer at the time, I'll say I don't know. Because it's powerful. I'm owning it that I don't know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Before, I would maybe try to think of something related, ask questions, try to figure a way around it. But once I started just saying, I don't know, with confidence, everything changed. Because no matter the situation I was in, why would I feel threatened in that way where my intelligence feels threatened if it doesn't matter if I do or do not know something? I can contribute regardless, but if I don't know something, I can just say I don't know. It really helps, and it's taken a long time, but slowly I can feel that doubt of my intelligence melting away, especially in these social situations. So another thing I want to talk about is feeling embarrassed by not knowing something, getting flustered by not knowing something. This is objectively it's stupid. I know, okay, if you're in a test that you were supposed to study for the longest time and you just didn't and you don't know things, okay, yeah, I still don't think you should feel embarrassed or flustered, but I'm talking about when you're having a conversation or you're in some sort of setting where people are talking about something that you don't know about, or let's say you're asked a question in a meeting or in class or whatever have you. Is that saying? What have you. Feeling embarrassed or getting flustered when you have to say I don't know, there's just no point to it because you don't know anyways. And oftentimes, nobody's going to be like, you don't know? You fucking idiot. What do you mean you don't know? Nobody's going to say that. Unless they're very strange and you shouldn't be spending time with people like that regardless, that make you feel small, that try to drag you down and try to get you at any weak spot because you just didn't know something. Nobody is going to judge you, and if they do, it doesn't matter, and if they do, it probably won't be that much anyway if you don't know something, okay? A last example to really drive my point home. I don't really remember exactly what this class was or when it was, but I just remember having this one class with this one prof that just was evil. This prof would just point at people and be like, answer me this. And I was terrified of being called on, because for me, a lot of the not knowing also just comes from when I'm stressed, which is kind of easily, then I just can't remember things. I heard something, I don't know if this is true or not, I feel like it is, that when cortisol, the stress hormone, is going through your system, it's a lot harder to access memories that you actually do have. So that may be part of it, but I remember being so stressed about being called on. The times that I did, I just, I'd get really red. I would try to think of something. But eventually, I heard enough people say, I don't know. And everything moved on from there so smoothly, so easily, that I was thinking, why am I putting so much pressure on this? Why can't I just not know? So I did. I started not knowing. And it was miraculous. It was amazing, because I didn't have that pressure. And when it did come to me and I didn't know, I just said, I don't know, actually. No problem. No problem. And I think this really can help someone that may struggle with feeling insecure about their intelligence, because it's just an honest, normal, raw human thing to say. And I think we need to make sure that everyone knows it is normal. Even if it's a class that the whole subject is on this thing and you're supposed to know it, it is normal. Even if it's common knowledge, it is normal to not know things. Okay? That's all I have for you. Thank you. Bye.